Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Just been out for a meal, part of this eat out help out, or I don't know, whatever it's called. Today, it was an okay meal, it wasn't no special, but it got it for half price, what can you say? And my son paid for it, so even better. So from William Brothers Brewing, it is William Brothers, not Williams, it's actually Williams Brothers Brewing. It's Talking Head American Pale Ale and part of Lidl's Beer Festival, and described on the back of us an extra pale ale in an assertive blend of US hops, fruit aromas of pine, a tomahawk hit of soft ripe and tropical fruit aromas on the palate. So I'm going to take a photo of it in a minute when I pour it into the thing, because this seems to be the thing on Instagram, where they always take photos, and the ones with photos get more hits. Why does that matter? I don't know. Oh, shoot. That's a bit of a gusher. So yeah, it looks like the sun's just gone in and it's like over 30 degrees. Bloody weather. So really get the hoppy aroma from it straight away. And it looks like I'm going to have to let it die down a bit, because it's a bit of a big head on it. Look at that for an head. Hey, I did try and tip it up as well, but it wasn't having it. I was wrong side of the can. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, I had an email today, and I've won my battle of the paying for the PPE, which I should never have really had a battle for anyway. You know, hand it back. Job's a good one. But no, I had to battle for it, and basically I won. So that solves that, and move on. Now I can just finish off my last week. I've got a week to go. 5 days, and move away from that job. It's been a year, isn't it just? And you know, move along to the next chapter of my life, and hopefully a very interesting one at that. Get back to some. Obviously, there's still quite a bit of mowing involved, but it's more gardening involved, and you know, for me, that's my thing. Because, like I've said before, anybody can do gardening. But you ask somebody what a taxus baccata, fastigiata, aurea marginata is, and they go, And basically it's an Irish upright golden yew. Try and spell it. Yeah, take some spelling. So there we have it. Let me get a photo of them together. A little photo. There we go. I mean, that's one head. You can have a talking head. Now that's a talking head. So William Brothers Brewing, they've got another beer as part of this Lidl Beer Festival, and that's Chock-a-Mocha Block of Stout, which I reviewed last year, and it's actually quite a nice stout, to be fair. So I may have to go on the review front again. So it's hoppy, definitely got pine in there. You know, it's quite at the front. So I went to the pub, because obviously there's bloody heat. I've gone for a pint of Foster's instead. And I've got to be honest, I didn't even drink it like a reviewer. I drank it like a beer guzzler, you know, just woofed it. A gammon steak and 2 gammon steaks, eggs, chips, tomato on the side with a bread and mushroom topper. Yeah, it wasn't the best, but you know, someone recommended it, saying that the Sunday carver is fantastic. Well, that is maybe, but we've all got our own versions of what's fantastic or not. And yeah, no wonder it was so cheap. I mean, I ain't no cook, but I know how to cook some stuff and better than what they've done. So can't win them all, I suppose. You know, with any pub you go to, there's always a chance you're going to run into something. I mean, some pubs try to make themselves out to be top-notch pubs when they're not, but at least it's the way they're served and the way it looks like it. This day where I went today was a traditional pub, and you get traditional food. Really, you're not getting like you're not paying the prices to get the top-notch stuff, and that's that really. I actually went in for a ribeye steak, but they didn't have any. Gutted. Ooh. So what does it say on the back? Pine, soft ripe, tropical fruit, explodes on the palate. For me, yeah, it's alright. It's a good quaffable beer, and especially if you chill it on a day like this, you know, being a pale ale, golden ale, lagers, ciders, alco pops, and certainly white wine and rosé wine. It's a great day for all of them. To quaff them down and get on to the next one. But I've got a bit of work to do, so I can't quaff it down just yet. I need to give the odour hot tub a clean. It's going to be a bit of a shit bag to do, but and then get it back up, because we're missing out on some good hot tub weather. You know, all these hot days, you know, the hot tub's perfect for it. It definitely looks like I'm going to have to get a new hot tub for next year. I knew it was going to come, you know. One of those things, I suppose. You know, I've had a good life out of it. But, I mean, what we may well do with this hot tub now is once I've cleaned it, or hopefully cleaned it, is get it washed down as best as possible, get any shite out of it, and then leave it up for a good month without having to empty it, so that we're just putting new bleach tablets in and just keeping an eye on the pH levels, which is really what you should be doing. You don't need to be emptying them every day. You should be controlling it with filters and all that sort of thing. And, yeah, I've got some cleaning. Not the easiest jobs, especially when it's not pumping up properly. All good fun. But, that's my job for tonight. So yeah, really good that I've won, and I feel myself getting stronger every day. Stronger, and certainly with regards to the placing at the moment, still doing the work, but I'm more chilled out now. It's like I'm doing the work. If I have a minute, I'll have a minute. You know, you're not paying me 20 quid an hour, you're paying me so much an hour. So, and it's bloody hot anyway, and most people would be the same, you know, they'd work for so long and they'd have a few minutes, and that's what I'm doing. And but I've noticed, and this is another sign that you're getting better, I'm not clock watching. I'm doing the work, and then all of a sudden I think, oh, I wonder what the time is. And I look at it, oh right, okay, that's alright then. And as the week goes on, I think the time will only get better. I'm looking forward to, you know, flipping the positive life. And at least now I'm not paying 176 quid out for uniform that you shouldn't have had to pay out for. Why companies can't be decent from the off? So, if I hadn't stuck to my guns, I'd be doing 8 till 4:30 shifts. I'd have to give a month's notice, and I've had to pay 176 quid for a uniform that you shouldn't have to pay for. And so, by having the strength to say no, no, no. I finally got my way on all 3 points, and there's buck all they can do about it. One win for the Ragster. A good wallop of pine at the end there. 4.4%, not too strong. Probably a good thing actually, because I've got to clean that out, and I can't be getting pissed and trying to do hot tubs. But yeah, looking forward to life. Hey, in about bloody time as well. Although now we're in a recession. Although, to be fair, the last recession didn't really hit us. And I don't think this recession will either. You know, we may get taxed a little more. But they need to sort out all the major companies who pay fuck all in tax and get them paying tax. Then you put the likes of Amazon, eBay, Google, Apple on an even kill with everybody else. So all those companies that are Facebook, all these companies that are making money out of the British public through ads, start getting walloped themselves in Britain and say, no, there are no loopholes. If anything you show in Britain is in Britain and British people are clicking on it, you're making money, then we want our share as the government. And we know that the likes of Google, Apple are as powerful as most countries in the world. With the money they're taking, time to take some back. And then you put everybody on you know, like an even footing. But then, you know, in the likes of Nottingham, we've got 2 shopping centres, well, one at the moment because everyone's been closed down. And but out of town shopping centres are thriving. The inner city is not. Why? Because they want to charge you for parking at work. They want to charge you. The bus prices are expensive. All these factors together make Nottingham city centre a really uninviting place. And now they're at the brink now where they're going to have to make it inviting again. Stop penalising everybody that comes in and works in the centre of Nottingham. And that's going to be replicated around the country with city centres, because outer city shopping centres like Meadowhall and that are doing really well. The inner city, I'll be honest with you, there's nothing I want from Nottingham city centre. Nothing. I've no interest to go there. I don't even go drinking in Nottingham city centre now. You know, there's too much trouble, too many bloody people fighting. Don't want fighting. The pub we've just been to is a bit of a rough pub. And again, you know, you're there, you don't look at anybody, you just eat your dinner and get out. And, you know, the atmosphere is not great because you know, you look at some of the clientele and you're thinking, oh, here we go. And you think, you know, get in, get out, get gone. So as for this fella, yeah, it was okay. Good nose, a hoppy nose, with definite pine in the nose and definite pine on the taste, with that tropical aromas, you know, fruity aromas and taste. For me, it was okay. I wouldn't say it was anything outstanding. It was definitely quaffable, definitely worth a punt on, you know, having a go at. Out of 5, 4.1 out of 5. Yeah, interesting. And that's it for this beer review, 14 minutes. Oh, relatively quick for me. Thanks for watching, see you soon. As always, thank you everyone for subscribing, and as always, stay safe. You know, we're still not out of the woods. I think over 2 days there was still 179 deaths. This is clearing out a lot of vulnerable and old people. And, yeah, not good. And you really do wish that these vaccines get sorted out and done quickly, so that we can all return to normality My holiday in October's in jeopardy at the moment, so God knows what's happening. I've got a holiday in October booked and a short staycation booked in September, because we haven't been anywhere this year at all. And you just don't know if you're going to get a chance to go. I don't know. And that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Cheers.